And we are live. What's going on, everyone? Today is Friday, and we are going to be playing some Battle Brothers today. And that's why we got a little bit of the stuff going on in the background. We are going to be continuing whatever run we're currently on. I know we named the company the Valiant. I think this is the third wipe or something like that. Soro coming in here, ranked number 1 on the leaderboard so far. But I think we've wiped like 3 times, right? Or something around there at this point. And we are doing an Oathtaker background. So that's about all the stuff we're gonna go into so far, right? No, we want to do top right. Top right, it's normal. How's it going? Greetings, friend. What's going on, Unsalted? Yo, what's going on, Sean? All right. So, quick background. We have Carl, who is a level 1 Daytaler, Oath of Humility. He is bright, got okay stats. We have Henrik, who is our old Oathtaker, who's a Bannerman, 76 attack, pretty decent. And then we have Ike the Dog, who has 73 attack, 34 melee defense, and he's one of our beginning Oathtakers as well. So, all things considered, this is what we've got, and we're just trying to run with it. Currently don't have any assignments or anything like that, which would be hidden behind my ugly mug. And yeah, hell yeah, this is the 3rd time round. Hell yeah, man, we're doing it. We're doing it, my man. How am I? I'm doing good, man. Doing good. Been busy. I've been doing a lot of like outside work and whatnot. So if you see any extra coloration to my face, it's because I'm a very pale individual and the sunlight doesn't agree with my skin. So I still want to eat rocks. Wasn't it like a purple like something purple gas or so purple powder or something like that? Margarine. Drive off the brigands at Raiders encampment southeast of Finsterweiler. Yeah, we can do that. We're gonna hire anybody here? I don't think we can afford to hire anybody here. No, we're poor. This is gonna be rough. Okay, well, we're gonna do it anyway. What's wipe number 4? We're at day 7, so I'm hoping we don't wipe after being here for 7 days, but you never know. Oath of Humility. What does this do? We gain 10% more experience, but we get 25% fewer crowns. Okay, and we have a few raiders and some thugs. What? There's 7 of them, and no, we can't handle 7. That's insanity. Is there a place that we can go to get some like stuff, please? I don't want to go there. I do not want to go there. Let's go down here to Wolstadt. And we need to recruit some people because there's no way we can take on a group of 7 so far. Potassium permanganate is not a rock, but still included in this. I wish I could go outside, but my back says no to moderate activity. That's because you're a crapple now. Holy crap, he's a crapple. No, I left early to support Clyde. You guys are really going to just be going after whatever you can do to get the leaderboard ranking. So I was looking into the leaderboard, guys. It does not seem like YouTube currently supports the ability for us to customize these leadership badges. But once I'm able to customize them, you bet your ass we're going to have some fun leadership badges, because I enjoy things that, 1, drive engagement from chat, and 2, I like things that are free for chat and viewers, okay? Anything that's free is awesome. Things that you have to pay for, not as awesome. So just to be transparent there. Okay, so we're going up against a group of most likely around 7 people. We're going to hire this butcher. Honestly, we have a peddler? We're going to hire a peddler, and we're going to hire him. And we're just going to equip these guys with whatever we can equip them with. Oh my, that's actually pretty freaking solid. Wolfram the Red. I am not mad about this whatsoever. Can we keep you alive? Can you somehow stay alive through this, please? You are actually a pretty decent tank too, Mr. Peddler. Okay. And then what about you? Yeah, you're trash, but that's fine. Okay, Peddler's doable. We can make some magic happen now, guys. I'm feeling pretty confident. I am feeling pretty freaking confident, my dudes. Yeah, and then you honestly, no, I don't care about you. You can go away. I'll put you on this right flank just so we have someone there. I'll give you a shield. I'll give you a spear, and that's 25 armor, right? And that's about the best that we can do. I don't think we need 2 spears. Yeah, that should work. We should be fine with this. I'm feeling pretty good. Then we'll just make sure he has a dagger. Do you have a dagger? No. You will now. You have garbage melee stat, though. Oh. The most important part. I'm not going to lie. I completely forgot about this, guys. We need nets. Nets are going to be very, very good for us. I think that's going to be more important than anything right now. I'm going to be real. Okay, now that we got nets, now we're going out. I'm only a crapple for 1.5 more months. Vis, have you actually been seeing a specialist yet, buddy? Are you doing better, or are you living suffering through everything on ibuprofen? All right. Yes, we are. I don't really care. Just want to give these guys competition. I'm compete. Homie, what? 2 out of 3, not bad. Is Battle Brothers bugged? Not necessarily. Sometimes I've got good RNG luck, man, and then sometimes I don't. Now, what exactly is the ratio of good to bad Battle Brothers luck for me? I don't want to get into that. Don't want to get into that. Also, real quick, look at that, guys. We're over 1.6 now. This number's been going up, and that's saying something considering I haven't actually been making any real videos. Like, we've been doing live streams, right? But I promised my wife that I wouldn't be making any videos until after I'm done with my bachelor's degree. So my editing time is going towards school. So yeah, but that number's going up. That's awesome. So thank you all. Thank you all for the support. I appreciate you. All right, let's see here. Along the way, while on the march, you come across a lone cow standing in a field. So we can attempt to tip it, but no one is actually good for it. So we'll try it. So Henrik attempted to tip it over, and he did not. He was not able to do it. But everyone else is happy now because, you know, Henrik made a fool out of himself. Okay, that works. Sometimes it's a skill issue. That's awesome. I like it when numbers go up, guys. I play old school RuneScape. Numbers going up means what is it called? Serotonin, something like that. Oh, it's 6v6. We might be able to do this one. All right, let's see here. I'm down to taking ibuprofen and Tylenol once as day. Okay, once a day when I wake up and say the spine doc. Oh, you see the spine doc on Monday. Homie, did you lose the ability to fucking type when you broke your back? You see the spine doc on Monday, and we'll see him 2 more times once a month before seeing how much physical therapy I need. Oh, okay. Well, I am glad that you are recovering, my guy. I am glad that you're recovering, and I'm glad that you were able to, you know, be able to recover from that motorcycle accident. And for those of you that are watching that don't understand that me and this go way back, this is my village idiot that I enjoy hanging out with in Discord, and we playfully rib each other all the time, almost as much as Soro likes to rib me. But yeah, so there's no maliciousness in any of the shit talking I give Vis. There is maliciousness in the shit talking that I give Soro, just so we're clear. There is malicious intent behind Soro. I saw them this last Monday, not next Monday. Oh, okay. Okay, my bad. See, also remember that I can only understand what is put in chat depending on if Soro is able to read it, because I don't know how to read. So, you know, Just remember, if I ever read that there wrong, it's because Soro actually read it wrong and not because of me. Just so we're all on the same page. Pro tip, remember, step up first before you attack. Step up and wait, and then attack. Step up and wait, and then attack. And we're going to put that guy into a damn thingy. Now we attack. 94% chance to hit. That is why we do it, my dudes. We do it for the 95% hit rate. And now we're gonna pray. Well, at least he was the shitty one. Okay. 47, nope. 47, nope. Okay, we are swapping you over to this. Taking a step this way. 88. Hit the 88 twice. Nice. So we could try to go for this. I don't think that's the right call, though. I think going here and triggering a route is much better. And then we're going to go up here. Go for a stab. Good hit. This guy is still stuck in his thing. Okay, we got a kill. Awesome. This guy's still routing. Is he struck down or dead? He's only struck down. So this guy, the guy that was actually really good, he may still be good. If he's only missing an eye, he's actually very, very usable still. Don't you worry, boys. We got a chance here. We got a chance for greatness. We also have a chance for a really, really rough stuff. Let's see here. We've got our thug here. And then we got this guy. I do want us to apply pressure to this guy. I don't know if we have a dagger on Carl. We do not have a dagger on Carl. Honestly, I don't think I really care enough to need to put a dagger on Carl. I think we just need to get a kill. Like that. Cool. That works. Okay, we're going for kill pressure at this point. I'm hoping. Okay. We're still cooking with gasoline here, guys. Like we're actually doing a lot better than I thought we would. We've lost what, 2 units? Technically, only one in a permanent injury. That's a sacrifice that I'm willing to make. Like almost every time. Every time. Oh fuck, he's got a punctured lung. That's actually terrible. That is a very, very not good. Wahib Al-Aban, congratulations, my good sir. You're basically dead. And then I'm pretty sure that's one of those flesh wounds that you just can't get back up from. Mr. Silkworm. Tragic. Anyway, where's the loot? We got a decent helmet. We got 3 spears, one of which was from one of our dead guys. We got ourselves a Morning Star. We got a net back. Okay, cool. We got the net back, actually, because it was never destroyed. We killed the guy who had it on him. And then we got a helmet, and we got a little bit of other stuff. So, not like any good armor. We broke all the armor, but you know what? I'll deal with it. So, as we're traveling back here, let's go ahead and get caught up. Almost, I give you so much more. Ambulance bill was just about 1.6K. Bro, that is brutal. That's awful, man. See what happens when you're mean to Soro. It's not that bad. We give shit to each other. It shows how close we are as friends. Right. That's totally what that means. Totally. Nothing else. Vis, we just need to start a GoFundMe to pay for your medical bills, and I'm sure we could totally spend a GoFundMe for you. Not sure how much it would actually raise, but we could try it and just, you know, see what happens, whatnot. Bro, that is that's awful. Healthcare in this country is trash. All right, we're gonna go ahead and sell some of the things that we don't actually want and or need. We do have that helmet for an upgrade. We're gonna get rid of some of these crummier items here. We need tools, but I'm not gonna buy any of these because these are actually kind of expensive. We do need more men though. And I see a farmer, and I like farmers, so we're gonna get us a farmer. What you got? But why? I mean, it's doable. You will be a tank. You will be a very good tank. But why? Why the 1-star range skill? Why couldn't that be somewhere else? Why couldn't? Why? Let me change these, please. It's doable. It's doable. I'm not gonna like it. Okay, I would love to be able to hire more people, but we cannot right now. Let's go ahead and do a little package delivery about a day to the southeast for 340. Yeah, you know what? Let's do that. It can't be that far away. Oh my god, I should have checked that before I grabbed it. Whatever. Okay. Sorry, quote unquote friends. We're boys, and we're friends. We're boyfriends. Whoa, whoa, whoa. I don't like it when you put it that way. Nah, but we boys, yes, and we friends. So we boyfriends. Yeah. Yeah, that's right. I said what I said. I got unemployed person state insurance, so most of it's covered. Actually, I need 2K to fix your bike, though. So are you actually having to bill 1.6K, or is that what the bill is, including what insurance is paying? Because if it's only if it's 1.6K and the actual ambulance ride was like 20 grand, okay, that's still insane. But yeah, but if the total bill is 1.6K and you actually only had to pay $20, then why did you say 1.6K? Because it's just $20. Like, come on now. All right, let's see here. Did we get paid for doing this? We did get paid. Damn, bro, we are poor. But the good news is there's an arena here. There's a slave rebellion. Oh, I'm sorry, an indebted rebellion here. Okay. Homie, you really don't have the good stats. Like, I'm actually kind of upset that you just don't have good stats. And we lost the guy who did have good stats. Well, he's still here in spirit, I guess, because he's here, right? Like, he is, like, literally right here. But I say in spirit because he has a partially collapsed lung, which is minus 40% fatigue, which is kind of fucking rough. I'm gonna be perfectly clear here. That is brutal. But I will say +4s on Wolfram the Red, who is our butcher, is top tier. 10 out of 10. Would cry again. That's excellent. And then we're gonna grab every single point into melee defense that we can, and we're gonna give him, you know, we're gonna get him set up as a fat newt, which means Pathfinder. Wolfram the Red, you will become a great man, a great butcher. Except you're gonna butcher men. And not yet. Not yet. Well, you need your pitchfork and a helmet eventually. Let's see here. Fritz. Fritz, you can be a tank. You can be a tank. You are not a tank yet, but we will make you one eventually. I should probably get some better gear for you, but we're poor. Can't do anything. We're poor. Sorry. Got beat down the uprising of the indebted at the incense dryer. We can do that. I recently got the bill in the mail because I didn't have insurance at the time of the accident. When I got the insurance, it was backdated to the first of the month, so it technically covered. We just have to send the paperwork in and hope they cover it. Got it. Got it. So the 1.6 is because you haven't actually looked at what it's going to cost, and 1.6 is what it would be if you didn't have coverage at all. I'm picking up what you're putting down. Yeah, it's kind of heavy, but I can pick it up a little bit. All right, Carl Carl. Yeah, you know what, Carl? You survived the A fight so far. You're getting a helmet. Okay. Now we need to go beat down some indebted. How are we doing on repairs? I think we're gonna be okay. Yeah, we'll be okay. We'll be okay. I actually think that collapsed lung will be doable even now for a little bit, so should be okay, but we'll see. 12 enemies? Oh my god. This is horrifying. Oh boy. I don't want to grow up. I want to be a Toys R Us kid. Okay. If I just get everyone pulled back a little bit, I'll be feeling a little bit better. Not a lot of bit better, but a little bit better. I genuinely thought this was not going to be a bloodbath, but this is going to be a bloodbath. This is going to be a struggle. Let me put it that way. I am my jimmies are ruffled. I'm a little spooked. Come on. Walk up here. Walk up here. All the way. That's not all the way. Okay. Whatever. Damn, we missed. That was rough. Okay, that works. Nice hit. Nice kill. This could get a little hectic. They have a lot of bludgeons. They have a lot of them. A lot of them. Not a huge fan of it. Not a huge fan. We're at 74%. We're gonna go. Oh my god, we missed both. We need to whittle down their numbers a bit here. 53, 53. They're both 53. Let's go for this guy. He looks like he's a pocket sand user. I wanted to get rid of that guy in the back just so he didn't hit our back line. Fritz. Doing God's work. Oh, well, shit. Damn, Fritz, don't die on me. You're not looking too hot, though. I will say that. Oh, he's not looking too hot either. Oh, oh no, not Fritz. Not Fritz. Carl's actually hanging in there so far. Kind of impressed, not gonna lie. Somehow Fritz hasn't died yet either. Also, kind of impressed. And Fritz is dead. Oh my god, 64%. I need a hit. I need a hit. Oh no, Carl's foobarred. That's 2 kills. Okay, we're getting somewhere. Okay. Carl's dead. Yeah, we're getting a little foobarred here, but we're trying, right? This is getting dicey. I need a massive win here. We need to pull something out. We need to pull out all the stops. I need kills. I need kills, something fierce. Need those kills. Need those kills. Oh my god, we may actually pull this off. Don't you freaking die on me, Henrik. Oh my god, I cannot believe we won that. Ladies and gentlemen. That's a W. That was a W. That was hard. That was hard, but it was a W. Oh my god. Always baffles me when Americans talk about medical bills when Scotland has the NHS. Glad to hear you're getting better though. TPK, you won, but at what cost? Well, the guy who has a collapsed lung now also has a maimed foot. And Fritz and Carl both died. Wahib, he's not good by any means. This is really rough, but whatever, man. I mean, we're keeping him along. He is a mascot at this point. Poor dude, freaking Wahib, my man. Wahib got me geeking. Oh yeah. All right. So now we have 700 crowns. We are Wahib's pissed because he's got a partly collapsed lung and a maimed foot, and he's pretty angry, right? Wahib's like, I hate this company. Yep, accurate, man. All right, Ike, we need to get you leveled up, my guy. I need you to do more damage, and like I need. Oh my god, dude, I don't even freaking know. I need a miracle out of you. I'm gonna be real here. I need you to pick up the entirety of the company and just carry us to the promised land, my guy. I really want to get your range defense like boosted a bit, but I don't know if that's gonna help. We will grab gifted though, because that's just a very strong trait to have. And only having 90 maximum fatigue really is kind of low. So we will probably want to patch that up, right? And then honestly, I think we're at the point where if we can get him a two-handed weapon, he'll be able to utilize it somewhat well, right? And he's doing okay with survivability so far. Wolfram, we're going to give you gifted just so we can get a couple extra levels in on you here. And then we're going to patch up your resolve because we need to give you more resolve. And then we're going to ooh, we got 2 max rolls in resolve. Look at that. All right, we're getting somewhere with Wolfram. We're going to make a man out of him yet. Wahib, you're still level 1, my guy. I don't even know, but whatever. It's fine. Everything's fine. This is fine. It's not actually fine, but we'll make do. Let's see here. There's a bunch of super expensive people here, and none of them are indebted because all the indebted are dead because they had a rebellion. Right. Man, look at all these super expensive guys. They probably have good stats. Unlike us, we don't have good stats. Who needs a helmet? You know what? Wolfram, you need a helmet. Actually, yes, you do need a helmet. We're going to give you a nomad leather cap. We have an extra pitchfork now. That's nice. We have a safe. I do like safes. Safes are awesome. Let's give you that instead. We have some gear that we could sell, but we're not going to because yeah. Because I just don't want to. Adequate compensation for your services is 450 crowns. 2 days to the north at Wolfstadt. I'm pretty sure we just came from Wolfstadt. Isn't Wolfstadt right up in here? Wolfstadt? Wolfstadt? Wolfstadt, yes. How is that 2 days? Oh, okay. It's because you travel slower. We did run past a couple of groups while we were out and about. I will say this could be a bit of a doozy. I'm also not certain how the arena is going to go. Let's take a look-see here. So it looks like we have to fight 3. We would have to fight 3 Nexers there. I don't want to do that. That sounds like a bad idea. We're going to sell the breads because it's going to go bad. We're going to accept the caravan mission. And then we're going to head out. We need the money. We need the money, and I hope we can get by. I hope we can get by. If we can get by without any trouble, it'd be a very good time. A very, very good time. See, look, the goblins ignored us. We fulfilled an oath. Oh my god, we fulfilled an oath. Hold up. Pause. We are now recognized with 408 renown. Guys, this is the best we've done so far on this. Is Wahib the old Oathtaker? No, that's Henrik. Henrik's the old Oathtaker. Wahib's a caravan is a peddler. He's the peddler that we just bought right before we went into that first fight. And we were like, oh, hey, this guy's going to be a good tank. And then he got a collapsed lung instantly. We're like, maybe not. Maybe not a good tank. You come across a man who's weak and weary. Join us for the campfire tonight. Have him tell us stories around the campfire. We'll sing our campfire song. All right, now it's time for us to pick a new oath. Truly distinguished are those who can follow young Anselm's teachings. Let us take an oath of distinction and prove ourselves worthy to walk in his path. We gain no experience for allied kills. That's actually rough. But you gain 10 resolve, 3 fatigue recovery per turn, and deal 10% damage if there are no allies on adjacent tile. I don't like that. The courage to face down any challenge. Oath of Valor, which is 15% less experience, but you gain extra renown for winning battles when you're outnumbered, and you never flee. Okay. And then there's no error. There's no error in battle more fatal than meekness. The Oath of Wrath, which is 15% chance to hit when using two-handed or double-gripped melee weapons. And your men have -5 melee defense and -10 range defense. Oof. And you gain extra renown for slaying your foes up to 100. Oh my god, what on earth? I don't like a lot of these. I'm gonna be real here. The Oath of Valor is the only one that makes the most sense for us right now. We just need to uphold the Oath of Valor for another 10 days. Guys, we made it to Wolfstadt without a single issue. Calculated. 450 crowns. Yes. Okay, we have a couple of 2 stars here. What we got? We have 480 crowns to follow the tracks and return a rare coin collection. Okay, what do we got here? Special delivery to Wolfhaden, about a day to the northwest, for about 320 gold. Okay. We can do, you know what? Let's actually do the 320 gold one, and then we'll use that. Oh my god, it's so far away. I should have double checked that. That's fine. So we'll use that, right, to hopefully recruit. I don't want to fight that. Oh my god, there's 2 of them. I don't want any of this. Is there a barracks here? There is a barracks for a militia. Ooh, I have an idea. Will this work? Oh yeah, it will. Oh yeah, it will. Oh shit, there's 6 of them here. You know, I was hoping that they would grab all of them, but they didn't. I don't know if we can handle 6 raiders. Actually, I do know that we cannot handle 6 raiders. Just so we're clear. Just so we're clear. Oh, fuck me. You guys ever had that moment where you just know that you're foobarred? Because that is this moment right here. That is this moment. That is this moment. This moment right here. Trading caravan. Oh my god, the trading caravan did not stop any of them. Run, citizens, run! Okay, we're gonna go into the town real quick. Oh shit, I can't buy anything. Alright, because it's nighttime. Alright, where's the militia? The militia. The militia. Okay. Which one is it? Oh yeah, we're in the big fight now. Everything's fine, guys. It's militia versus raiders. Okay? And we're just gonna go in here and we're gonna third party and we're gonna hopefully get some kills. I was not expecting the raiders to be right fucking there. Holy shit. Dude, this guy's almost dead though. Oh my god, this guy's almost dead. And he's got no helmet. Oh guys, if we can get a kill here, I want to zoom in. Let me zoom in. Oh, dude, he's got... Oh, yeah, he's got a flail. Hell yeah, I want that. I want that so bad. Let me have it. Let me have it, please. Please, be very kind to me. Be oh so very kind to me. Battle Brothers, I need this. I need this. Give me the win. Okay. They're flanking them. Oh, shit. I can't tell who's winning and who's losing. I will say I think some of the militia guys are dying, which is probably not good for us. Well, it probably is actually good for us now that I think about it, right? We got a kill. Okay, that's fine. He's got throwing axes. Noted. The guy that I really want to kill ran away, which is rough. But if I can get this guy dead, I'm going to be happy. I will say that. I will be happy if I'm able to take that guy out. So he's in here, by the way. Oh, dude, the militia captain's, like, actually kitted. Like, okay. Come on, Wahib. I'm not scared at all about that. That militia captain's gonna fuck people up. I could feel it. Okay, this guy's got throwing javelins. This guy's still right down here, which I want to get rid of. Good kill. Oh yeah, we're gonna get some XP right here. I will say that we're gonna get some fat XP, and I'm gonna swap over to this because I need gear. I need gear so bad. We're gonna dagger this guy down. That guy died, which is unfortunate because I really wanted him, but it is what it is. Wahib, you got a dagger. Take a step, homie. All right. Do a dagger, and we're going to step right up on this guy. We're going to start going for a dagger down on him. I hope it pays off. I hope we don't get completely foobarred here, but we'll see. Honestly, the militia came in clutch. It's helping. And we're gonna hopefully get some injuries off on this guy. And at least, oh yeah. See, these guys are completely screwed. Completely screwed now. Oh yeah. That right there, money, free money. We're gonna get this guy. He's gonna be dead, 100% dead. He can't even move. Got free armor, guys. We got at least one set of free armor because as long as we get the last hit, it's all us. Man, watch. One of the militia guys is just gonna take a step up here and kill him. That's gonna be so disappointing. Ah, shit. I was hoping that maybe that would work. No, he got the last hit. You're a freaking asshole. Hopefully I get something out of this, but who knows? Maybe we'll only get XP. Yep, it's over. Did we get anything? Oh, we got some tools, and we got throwing axes and a falchion. So we didn't get the armor that I really wanted, which is very disappointing. But we got tools, which I'm okay with, considering we got that for free, essentially. So yeah. Okay. Now that, you know, the imminent danger of being out at night is over, I think we're okay. Now we need to go deliver this package. But we made like over 200 crowns. We made like almost like 300 crowns there, and we got tools. So we came out ahead, and we got like some weapons and whatnot, right? Like we did get some throwing axes, which are worth money. These are actually very useful for us. So I'm not going to complain too much, but I really wanted that armor. God, I wanted that armor so much. I needed it. I needed it. But no. Okay. That being said, though, they actually have some armor right here. Is there an armorer here? There is an armorer in town. Oh my goodness. Sturdy carapace of the desert. 40,000 gold, or crowns, for a heavy lamellar plate harness. 353 body armor and 32 weight. That is insane. Whereas 268 for 19. Sturdy scale tunic. Also pretty nice. You got, you know, mail shirt, leather lamellar armor, 268 for padded leather. Okay, we got some, you know, respectable things here. I don't think we need to hire anybody though. We need to hold off on hiring. I think we actually really want to increase our gear. So padded leather is going to be cheaper in the standard marketplace than it will be in a specified store such as an armorer. So what we're going to be doing here is we are going to be buying all 3 padded leathers because that will give us a huge HP pool boost. And you know what? We're also going to buy the full leather caps. That way we have a little bit of uniformity on our gear sets here. And we'll be able to hopefully, I don't even know if I want to put Wahib in better gear, to be honest. Like, I feel like Wahib's peaked. I think Wahib already peaked. I mean, we could try, but I just feel like it's a waste of effort. He only has 43 melee skill. Let's just not give him any type of like really good gear. We'll just keep him on. Yeah, yeah, that's fine. You're fine, Wahib. Everything's okay. The bad people won't hurt you anymore. That's a total lie. The bad people are going to hurt you a lot now. All right, time for us to go up here to Wolfheiden, which does have a salt mine, actually, so that will be beneficial for us. We need to get friendly with them so we can get some cheap salt. Okay, please tell me there's some thugs here. Nope, no thugs. Only raiders, which is no bueno. Gemmenstadt. Do we have anything here? Can I hire anybody? Killer on the run would be cool. We're poor, though, so that's not going to happen. Is there anything here that I could sell to actually... You know what? Let's sell some of this crap that we don't actually need. This is not a good place for us to sell, by the way. I just need to get rid of some of this junk so we can hopefully keep our wits about us. All right. Now let's go up here. Oh, shit. They're catching up. Why are you always just, you know, hoping for a TPK, Soro? Have you ever thought that maybe I don't want to restart again? Have you ever thought that I don't want to restart again, man? Ooh. A brigand leader. That right there is dangerous. That is terrifying. We do not want to go there, by the way. I mean, we can go there later, but not right now. A brigand leader would literally chew us up and spit us out. Be awful. But man, that loot, though. Losing is fun. You know what? I bet you I know what this contract is. A strange spirit is invading his sleep. No, I don't want to fight Alps. I'm good. No, that is a no for me, dog. We are not doing that. I don't care if this town has all the trade goods. We are not doing that. Y'all are screwed. I will let you deal with your bad nightmares. No nightmares for me. Nope, I'm not doing nightmares right now. I have no dogs. We have no dogs, and I do not see a kennel-based fort anywhere. Like, I don't even see one up to the north. Where are the kennels at? Is there even a kennel? There's a kennel way over here. Okay, this is just rough. Okay. You have missing people. Let's see here. Follow the trail. Oh, a golden talisman. How do you have disappearing? Whatever. Disappearing villagers, and that's not even related to what your contract is. Okay, that's fine. We'll return a golden talisman, hopefully. Hopefully it's just thugs. Hopefully there isn't a necromancer. If there's a necromancer, I won't be sad. If it's a bunch of brigands, I'm also... if it's a bunch of raiders, I'm also going to be sad. Maybe not even sad. Sad may not be the right word. Mad. Mad will definitely be the right word. Are you guys done? Oh my god. Okay, just a bunch of thugs. See, easy. 7 thugs. Like, I'm not even worried. Easy peasy. This is gonna be great. I'd feel a lot better about this if I had a 2-handed weapon on Ike, though. I will say that. Ooh, if I can get a hold of that 2-handed axe, though, I think that would be pretty beneficial. I'ma be honest. You know what? We're going to wait out this entire round because 2 steps in this terrain is like 6 action points. And that's going to be the majority of their movement and their action points. They're not actually really going to be able to like step up here and hit us. Right? Like they're going to be really tough pressed to be able to actually step all the way up here and hit. Just like that. See? Boom. All right, well, that was nice. Ruh-roh. Ruh-roh, Raggy. Ruh-roh, Raggy. Okay. Go for that hit. We missed. Ruh-roh. Good kill. Man, we were so close. Oh, that's not good. Oh, that's also not good. Wahib, will you survive another battle in which you probably die in? There we go. Wahib coming in clutch with some dodges. I want this axe. For the love of God, give me the axe. Thank you. I'm not done yet. I'm not done yet. There we go. Easy peasy. Wahib leveled up with 2 kills, and we got ourselves an axe and a better dagger and a flail. That was a finally leveled to get dodge. Dude, Wahib can't even learn dodge yet. He's only level 2. He needs to be level 3 for dodge. He's just straight up like I don't know how to fix Wahib. It's so bad. I mean, we're gonna attempt to make Wahib work. He's our mascot at this point. Wahib is going to be the mascot. We're gonna try to keep Wahib alive at this point, my guys. We have to, just for the meme. And Ike, you are now a 2-hander. -9 range defense is trash. I will say that, but a 2-hander, definitely worth it. Wahib, we're gonna give you 9 lives because you need all the help you can get. Oh my god. Oh yeah, Wahib actually like tanked a couple hits there. He was able to dodge. Yeah, you're right. Okay, we're getting somewhere. Okay, so we have rally already on Henrik. Henrik is old, so he has like reduced overall stats, right? But I do think we want Henrik to have, I mean, Backstabber would be really beneficial for him, but ultimately I really want to say Polar Mastery would be a really good one too. We could in theory make Henrik I mean, no, he needs to stay a Bannerman, which is fine. To help us with more damage output, more consistent damage output, I think Backstabber is the right call, because that will almost by default increase his hit chance by 5%. Okay, by default at least 5%. Most of the time it'll be 10%, but by default it's almost 5% always, because he's almost always fighting someone who has a different unit against them, right? Now when it comes down to dagger time, he's going to be doing great. He'll be a great benefit for us when it comes down to daggering down enemies. I will say that. Okay, we need to chill out a bit on selling stuff here, because it's terrible sell prices and we have no good buy prices. So this is not the place to go for either of those things. I do know that we should head down yonder and then eventually all the way over here, because that's where dogs are. And I don't know if you guys remember this, but when we did the peasant militia, we leveraged the shit out of dogs, and dogs are so fucking useful in this game. We need them. If we do not have enough dogs, we will have trouble, because dogs give you the benefit of surround bonus really easily, because you can just spawn one there, and they're also they can, you know, hit things, right? And they can also, you know, soak damage. Not very much damage, but any dice roll that's not directly against you is a dice roll that, you know, you don't have to tank. So, benefits. All right. 240 crowns to secure a ruined amber collector. Oh, we can totally do that. I can't be that bad, right? Like, no one's like completely foobarred here. Like, we have armor on everybody, right? Kind of. It'll be fine. What's the worst that could happen? Some thugs and a few war dogs. Man, I was just talking about how awesome dogs were, but that doesn't mean I want to fight the dogs. I was saying that they're awesome to have. I don't want. Okay, game. Thanks, game. I appreciate you, game. Oh, that's not good. Wahib. Tanking a dog. Ooh, Wahib tanking an axe. That one probably hurt. We're gonna go right here. That's spicy meatball. Okay, dog's down. We're gonna move right here. Wahib, I need you to be able to handle this guy. If you cannot handle that guy, I am sorry. I need you to at least attempt. That's spooky. Wahib. Wahib! He's doing great. Oh man, we're Wahib rescue mission. Wahib rescue mission. He's doing great things, guys. Ladies and gentlemen, Wahib is a man's man. All right, I want you to know this. He is not going down without a fight. He's doing great things against these thugs. He can't move very far, but he's doing God's work. Tanking dogs, getting kills, leveling up, man. Wahib is the man. If only he was able to stay. If only he never got knocked down like twice. But we're making it work, ladies and gentlemen. We are making it work. We'll increase his resolve so he doesn't run away. We do need to give him gifted to help him out, right? And this reduces his initiative, doesn't it? Yeah, that's brutal. Because that means dodge isn't going to be nearly as good either. And oh my god. Let's give him some fatigue because he needs more fatigue. Oh my god, dude. I don't know how we're going to put gear on this guy to where he's not absolute trash. I hate to say it, but he's going to end up being like some bastardization of a nimble newt character. Like, he's going to be wearing nimble gear, which is not high defense gear, mind you. And he's also going to have to use like just be fatigue neutral because he just doesn't have enough fatigue to do anything else. Secure the sepulcher of the restless. Yeah, I'm going to say no. I just don't want to do that. That sounds awful. That sounds like there might be some undead there. Or at least some restless things. And restless things tend to not be fun to deal with. Where did they go? Where on earth did those brigands go? So there's 5 of them right here, right? There's no way they're running from me. Oh yeah, now we're helping. We are quadruple partying. There's 5 of them, there's 20 of us. So at this point, we're gonna send it all the way in there and see if we can get anything, right? Wahib is gonna be safe because Wahib cannot move that far. Okay, so we've got nets going out here. I could just see the animations in the dark. We still have no eyes. There's the eyes. That's okay. So we have a mercenaries. We have some brigand raiders. If we can get 1 or 2 kills here, I'd be ecstatic. Absolutely ecstatic if we're able to get some kills. I don't know if we will, but we can try. It's really all we can do, right? Bro, they are just like going for headshots left and right. What on earth is this? Oh, and there's an actual army here too. Yeah, okay, we're not getting any of that. Nope, didn't get nothing. Tragic. Oh, the supply caravan was helping out, huh? All right. Okay, when you walking around the shops of Sandkai, you feel a tug at your sleeve. You're trying to find a child there. He asks if you know anything about swords. Someone helped the kid out. And all of our stuff got repaired. That's actually pretty cool. Yo, what's going on, Mr. Clyde? Wahib is doing Anselm's work, not God's. You're right, you're right. I'm doing well, man. I'm doing well. Thanks for asking. We're gonna head this way. We only have 17 provisions. We're getting a little low on food here. I don't even know if we have enough. Yeah, we have enough to get through 2 days. That's not bad, but we could definitely use some more people. We could use some more money. We could use a little bit of more everything. We're not doing too hot on this run. I will admit that. We are not doing the best. This is not the best work I've ever done. Let's see here. 340 crowns to return a lockbox. We can handle that. What we can also handle is we need food. So regardless, we need the food. We're also going to buy these tools because those tools are actually really cheap. Do I want to hire a messenger? No, I don't want to hire a messenger. Can I really afford to not hire a messenger? Ooh, debatable. Absolutely, positively debatable. Why are you coming towards me? You do know that I'm running at you, right? Now, there's 7 of them. Wahib, we're going to swap your gear out real quick. We're going to mark that for repair. You're doing okay. You're doing okay. Your Wahib is Wahib. Actually, you know what, Wahib? Let's get you a better helmet real quick. Now that I'm thinking about it, Wahib. The man, the myth, the legend, Wahib. And then we have Wolfram the Red, who is also coming into his own quite a bit, actually. I would not be terribly disappointed if we rotate Wolfram into a sword and then a throwing net kind of guy. But I'm okay with just the pitchfork for the time being. Maybe if he gets another level or 2, we'll actually be able to rotate him into like a 2-handed weapon or something, right? Yeah, he's doing work. We're doing things, guys. Things are happening. They're happening quite fast. I'm actually getting kind of spooked. I'm gonna be real here. Wahib. Come on, Wahib. Need you to block. That's not good. Come on, Ike. That was an 84% chance to hit, dude. That's not good. 81, 71, 51, 69. We hit the 69 at least. Okay, okay, he's gone. That's a morale hit. That's a morale hit. That's a morale hit. This guy's still full resolve, but this should reduce their ability to do damage to an extent. All right, see if we can help out Wahib. We helped out Wahib. Oh, yeah. Wahib still at it. He's still here. He's going strong. We got 2 of these guys fleeing now. We're going to move right down here. Go for a grand slam. We can tank through this. I believe in Wahib. Wahib is the man, the myth, the legend, and Ike actually cleaned up shop. Wolfram got a level. We got a rugged surcoat. We got a couple 2-handed weapons. We got an extra dagger. Yeah, we're coming along. Coming along now. Coming along now. And let's go ahead and just mark our items for repair while we are thinking about it. I do want to keep one of these reinforced wooden flails. These are very useful. We don't have anyone that will be able to make... Wolfram could actually make pretty good use of that, honestly. We do have some good daggers. Let's go ahead and just equip those real quick. Wahib, you're getting a standard pocket knife because you're not good enough to afford, like, be worth a dagger. You're not worth a dagger. We do have an extra pitchfork, so we are in a position now where I feel like we can actually start swapping some, stuff around. Do you know what Wahib's favorite song is? You can't touch this. Hey, man, he going for it. Remember, Wahib was supposed to be a good tank. So, like, he still has the tank stat growth. Like, let me make sure that that's clear here. He still has the ability to tank to an extent. That's why he's doing his job well. Like, he does have 30 melee defense. Like, that's not nothing to scoff at by any means. You just could be doing better. Okay, Wolfram, we've given you gifted, and you have Pathfinder. We can give you dodge, but you don't have enough initiative right now to really make use of dodge. But dodge is still going to be helpful, right? So I think what we do is we give him dodge, okay? And then we could do the woodcutter's axe, or we can try the Godin dag. What does the Godin dag do? This is 6 AP and builds up 15 fatigue, or 6 AP and builds up 30 fatigue. This is a plus 20% chance to hit and does 49 to 82 damage to armor and 45 to 75 damage. So 45 to 75. How much does this do? This is 35 to 70. Okay, so we can actually run Wolfram, right? We'll swap his gear out real quick so we can get a better repair. So we can run Wolfram here with a two-hander. And then we have Wahib. And then, because Wolfram, I grab dodge on, right? Yeah, cool. So this is good. Now we need to hire some more people. Now we need to hire people, which is something that we can definitely do. We just need to hire, and then we need to get some dogs. And then we'll be able to start piecemealing together our troops quite a bit here. This is not a place that we want to sell at. What we got up here? We have a citadel that has a salt mine. Where we're most likely not going to be able to get good prices at the citadel for salt. So, and as in buying salt from there is probably not going to be a good thing. And then on top of that, you obviously won't be able to sell salt here for anything because they produce it. So yeah. Let's see here. What do we have at the marketplace? Salt is honestly not terribly expensive here. I'm gonna be real. It's not terrible. We're not a good place for us to buy anything, but I mean to sell anything, but I mean, all things considered, not terrible. Houndmaster, worth picking up, almost always. Houndmasters are very, very good units. And there's a kennel here. We actually don't need to go all the way there to the other area. Sweet. So we're not going to buy the armored guys because the armored ones are expensive. We're actually going to buy several unarmored ones. And the Houndmaster has 42 range skill. Okay. And then 8 melee defense with 52 melee skill. We have a 2-star in both. So range skill is going to cap out at 82, assuming we don't take gifted. It'll cap out at 86 if we do take gifted. That is not bad. It's not great. It's not great. It's not like top tier archer by any means, but that is good enough to be a very reliable crossbowman. Okay, just so we're on the same page. 45 resolve is good enough to where we only need to put 1, maybe 2 levels in resolve for us to get over 50. And I really like to have 50 to 60 resolve on frontliners. Backliners can get away with a little bit less. And if he's got a crossbow, most likely going to be on the backline. 52 melee skill, max out is going to be about 20 on top of that. So about 72 if we want to pump that up with gifted. We're looking at about 75 melee skill. So 75 melee skill, 86 range skill. It's pretty good. And then he's got maximum melee defense. So he's really got... he's not perfectly min-maxed for a single role by any means here, right? We're not looking at oh my god, this guy's a backliner, or oh my god, this guy's a frontliner. This is a really good tank. This is a really good like DPS. Like, what is he? He's kind of mid because he doesn't excel at one thing and he's not terrible at anything, right? But because he's mid, we can make use of that. And if you wanted to see his full fatigue numbers, it's 99, which is enough to be a fatigue neutral if he had the better stats for being a fatigue neutral. But 75 melee skill, that ain't it. What I will do, though, is we are going to give him a pitchfork. Okay, we're going to set him up in the back line. Once we start getting some levels in him for range skill, then we're going to invest in him for doing that particular thing. Okay, but for the time being, pitchfork. We will give him... We'll give him a padded surcoat, and then we're gonna give him, just a little a head thingy. Yeah. Actually, no, you can keep the rugged surcoat that you had on. That's fine. So yeah, there we go, and that's good. We're gonna give him a dog. We're gonna give Wolfram a dog. Wahib is getting a dog, as well as Ike is getting a dog. Henrik is not getting a dog. He doesn't necessarily need one. Okay. I would love for us to be able to hire another person, but we are poor. And now I really want to go to the next town up, but we can't afford to at this point. We absolutely need to head back and get to a different area. So we're able to sell gear and start patching up all of our issues. Okay. So I don't think we have great sell prices here, if I remember correctly. No, we don't, but we really can't be too choosy right now. So we're going to sell a few of our shields. We're going to hold on to the majority of our weapons that'll actually sell for somewhat decent prices, right? But we're going to get rid of a lot of the trash that we have just so we can get to the next major town and hopefully run into something along the way. And by something that we run into along the way, I want it to be like raiders, like some easy raiders or something. 7. I don't want marksmen though. Marksmen are scary. Okay. Now a supply caravan on top of marksmen. Damn. I was really hoping that supply caravan we'd be able to get them to give us a hand there. But they ran because they were scared of the supply caravan. They definitely were not scared of me. But we could try the Sepulchre of the Restless now. We have an extra person, so we're up to 5 people now, right? And we have dogs. We have a lot of stabbing, though. A lot of pierce damage. And I'm not entirely certain how well that's going to go. But, I mean, well, I guess we'll just have to deal with it, right? Got to be kind of careful with pierce damage. It doesn't do the greatest. But let's go ahead and we're going to accept this because we really need the money, and I hope it doesn't backfire on us. I really hope it doesn't backfire on us, but we're about to find out. If it's Ancient Undead, which it does not, I don't think this is Ancient Undead. I think this is zombies. I think this is Weitergangers, maybe Ghasts, or Thugs. Yep, that's definitely Weitergangers. Yeah, it's Weitergangers. Okay, so we got zombies. Doesn't look like there's anything too spooky about the zombies going on, though, so we should be fairly okay. We're just going to wait for them to get to us, and we'll drop a dog, and then take care of it. TPK. Every fight I get into, you're just going to say TPK, huh? So we're just going to enter around. Let it happen. But there is 9 of them. Okay. Dropping a dog to help give us some surround bonuses. Dropping a dog. Cannot drop a dog with him. Okay. This requires what? 3? That'll drop us down to 6, and that is a 4. So we can't do both. So what I can do is drop a dog. And then just shield wall. Probably should have actually used my spear wall, but that's okay. The hound shall feast on undead flesh. We're gonna wait with Ike, see how this goes. Damn, bro. Those bites ain't nothing to fuck with. All right, and we're gonna move Wolfram up here to give a hand to his dog. Well, that's not good. That's really not good. Oh, that's super not good. Wolfram's gonna do great up here. I can feel it. I can feel his greatness. Just like I can feel Wahib's greatness. Now, wider gangers can come back to life one time for each wider ganger. So you'll see ones that look like they've like this guy, since I didn't cut off his head, will most likely come up next round. But once you kill them once, then they're really most likely not going to come back up a second time. I really want to see if I can dagger this guy, but I'm not going to risk it too much. If his armor starts getting damaged, it is what it is. I think Wahib has a dagger. He does. Yep, see, he got back up. Now that guy's definitely dead because he's missing a head. Wolfram is doing great work right now. I will say that. Wahib is also doing great work. It's kind of awesome how that works. You know what? We're just gonna send it and just kill this guy. At this point, I kind of don't care. I just want him gone. Unfortunate, but it is what it is. We only lost, what, one dog? I think? Like, what? Like, another one got super low, of course, but I think we only actually lost one dog, which really isn't that bad in the grand scheme of things. So, I'm okay with that. Wahib. Wahib. Wahib is a man's man. Easy. We didn't get very much in the way of loot, but I'm okay with that. Lost a dog. Got a hand axe, though. And we got 600 crowns for payout from just the contract itself. So all things considered, pretty good. Ike leveled up, which I'm always happy with because he really is our bread and butter at this point. And I do think he could definitely use a little bit more initiative, especially since that's a max roll on initiative. That just makes his dodge even more overpowered. Now, this is where the fun part comes in, because I'm not certain the best way for us to make Ike better. We could definitely give him Colossus, and he would benefit from that. And honestly, what really, like, that's probably the meta answer, is to give him Colossus, just so we can get him to the point where we can give him Underdog or Footwork or anything like that, right? And then eventually Battle Forged. I don't know what type of weapon he's going to specialize in. I don't know if I'm going to keep him with an axe. I don't know if he's going to go to a sword. It really depends on what weapons we get first. Okay. So, and this is a tip for everybody. Well, an opinion from me. Okay. Don't pick a weapon mastery until you're absolutely certain how you're building them. If there's a very specific unit you have in mind to use for like a dagger specialist, that's fine. If you have a very specific unit in mind that's going to be a fencing unit that has that's like a duelist that utilizes a fencing sword, that's fine. You have someone that's going to be like a cleaver user that's built around being a duelist with a cleaver, that's fine. But for most of your heavy duty frontliners that are going to be using a two-handed weapon of some sort, realistically, picking one of these early on will give you a minor boost, but it's not going to give you a big enough boost where you're going to really notice it. And then if you get a famed weapon that you really wanted, like for example, let's say I pick axe and then I get a really cool famed sword, Ike won't be able to really benefit from his perk anymore until I get a famed axe that's better than the famed sword or just a better axe, right? So you definitely want to pick this once you actually have your kind of thing for it, right? Or at least a good in-game weapon. This is literally a basic beginner's weapon that just came out. Like in your standard playthroughs, you come out with a two-handed axe, bro. So like this is literally bare bones. So I don't want to do that. So that was a lovely way of me telling everybody that we're just going to go with Colossus. Okay, after the battle is over, you find Balin on his knees, his body swaying back and forth as he nurses a wound. You hear muffled cries in between all too loud moans. Approaching, you ask the man if he's all right. He shakes his head and explains that this was his first taste of real, vicious combat. It was not what he expected, and isn't sure if he can continue. There's not a soul out there who isn't scared. The man looks around him, at the bodies, at the land, at the sky. He nods and gets to his feet. Before heading back to camp, he thanks you for your words. Thank you, Captain. I'll do a better job of hiding my fears. You nod back with a terse smile before putting your fist to your chest. Bottle it all up right here and don't let anyone else see it. Half of any battle's convincing your opponent that you're crazier than they are. Being fearless is impossible, but faking it for a time is not. The man nods again and heads to camp with his head held a little bit higher. +2 resolve. I mean, to be honest, let's think about that for a second. That kind of is how it is, right? You really are. You just get the adrenaline pumping and you're just terrified. It's all, fight or flight. Your boys are just out there going at it. Okay, so 95% at 17. I think that might max out at 18. I'm not entirely certain. It's not a terrible price, but it's not great. I really want to find something that gives me over like a 20. Right? 18 food. We use 11 provisions a day, so we have enough for us to go to the next town over. Hiring a thief. You guys already know what's about to happen. We're hiring a thief. I do not care. Everyone else can fuck off. We're going and we're hiring a thief. And now we need to head off to wherever we are going to set up base at. Wolfheiden does have a salt place. Hockdorf has a place, right? Has a copper mine. I think Wolfheiden's actually the one that we want to go to because that is both that's copper. This one down here is iron. I misspoke. Yeah, I do think we want to go up to Wolfheiden. I do think Wolfheiden needs to be like one of our core areas because it does have a both salt and copper, which are very good trade goods for starting out. And once we actually get like a nice surplus of crowns, right, then we'll be able to go to the southern area. And at this point, it's already past day 20, so we're not going to be able to really do too much in the south right now, because I think around day 20 is when the enemies down there get a bonus ability called Dodge. Everyone here should know what Dodge is. Escort a caravan to Gemmenstadt, about a day to the east. 40 crowns in advance. We're going to think about that because first and foremost, I want to go to Wolfheiden. You know what the worst part is? You guys are the ones that sell lumber, and yet you're rebuilding everything. So I can't buy lumber to sell to you because your lumber is just going to be expensive. All right, Wolfheiden, please have something easy that I can do, and also I need food. God, I need food. Don't you dare turn night yet. Thank you. Buy food. 400 for salt. That's expensive, but we're going to buy some food real quick. Okay, you have a 2-star. A brigand at large who's been we captured the other day. He once led an outfit of vagrants that used to harry and raid. Okay. I accept your offer at Daggercrest Coven east of Wolfheiden. So they basically found this place that originally had a brigand leader in it, right? and now they're just saying, hey, go clear that out. I don't want to do that. Let's go check and see what our thief has. Our thief is not that great. He's greedy, but he's bright, so he'll just gain a little bit bonus XP. His melee skill is not there. His starting defensive ability is not there. He doesn't really have any good aptitudes or anything like that. So he's just going to be a frontline special. And that is a-okay. It's not the worst thing out there by any means to be a frontline special. He's just it's just what we got. So he's now going to hold down the left flank. I would love to be able to hire Aldar or whatever his name is, but we don't have money. So we're going to head down here. I would like to do this. I don't think we can do this. Not with our current troops. So what we're going to do is we're going to come down here, escort a caravan real quick, see if there's any other easier missions. I don't want us to try camp busting yet. I'm not confident in my abilities to do that. 2 unholds. That is something. I would love to be able to fight those guys too, but I know better. I know better. We have 350 crowns. Nothing else is really popping up here. Maybe Gemmenstadt's going to have something for us, right? Just maybe. I don't think they have anything here that's going to really help us out here. All right, during the camp, Oath of Wrath, which is 2-handed weapons, which we're not doing terrible on. Your men cannot move in the first round, which gives us more defensive stuff, but only when we use shield wall, which is kind of whatever. And you gain extra renown if none of your men die during the oath. And then Oath of Dominion. You have -10 resolve and -5 melee and range skill when fighting any other foe. But we are from the beasts, but the beasts wish to have us back. Distance oneself from nature's primitiveness. Prove your worth over her, such as humanity. You gain extra renown for slaying beasts. Got it. Honestly, I think we're going to do Oath of Wrath, which is going to be kind of shisty for us, but we're going to try it. We have a 3-star contract. I just want to see what it is. 940 crowns to drive off brigands at some burned ruins to the east. We're not going to do that. But this one, 400 crowns to defend Gemmenstadt from raiding parties. I will do that since it's a 1-star. Oof. I want it. Ooh, we're buying tools. We are buying tools. How expensive is a shield here? It's not, so we're not going to do anything else beyond that. We have enough crowns to stay here for a day. And that is exactly what we're going to do. We're going to stay here. We're going to repair as much of this shit that we have on us that we can. That is going to fetch a good price. Nothing else. Okay. We're going to wait here until these guys are on the way. They're here. Okay, they're here. We have 7 thugs. And we're going to wait. Remember, everyone needs to take a step up first before we do anything, right? Not the dog. Not the dog. Oh, yeah, there we go. New guy coming in clutch already. Good hit. Good kill. We could push and see if we can cause a flee here, but I don't want him spinning on me. We do not have enough for a anything else, really. So this is what we're going to do here. We're going to take... Ooh, I don't like that either. I don't like that at all. This guy may actually start running. What we're going to do is we're actually going to move Heinrich up here to get him locked down. This feels kind of dumb because Heinrich isn't a frontliner, right? But if you want to think about it, right, we have the ability for us to like he's actually got some points in melee defense for this reason. I built him. He's built for this very purpose. This very purpose. Look at that. Look at those dodges. Ah, a unit of a man. Boom. Ah, yes, everything's going according to plan. Easy. We didn't even lose a dog. Look at all that. Look at all that loot. Look at all the monies that we're making. And that was it. That was it. That was the easiest 400 crowns I think I've ever freaking made. We're not gonna buy anybody, but man, that was okay. That was pretty good. I'm feeling good about that one. Let's go down to Wohlstadt. I do not want to take on this thing. That's asking for issues there. I will say that. Balin, increase your range skill. I am going to take a couple levels in your melee defense. Once again, I understand this isn't the most min-max way for us to do this guy, right? Because remember, he's mid. He's not the best at anything. He's not terrible at anything, but he's just not that good. But we're going to pop up his melee defense. Because, just like what happened with Henrik during that fight, I would like to reiterate, I'm not good at this game. I am going to use my backliners to help lock down units in a pinch. And that's why I invest a little bit of points into melee defense, because you never know when it just might help you win. So, trying to give your backliners any sort of extra chance of survival, totally worth it. And since he's got a 2-star in aptitude for melee defense, so he's always going to get a +3 on it, putting a couple levels into it, not a bad idea. Now, range defense, I should probably put some points into it, because he's probably going to be a backliner. I'm not going to, because I really don't care that much. He did max roll initiative. He got mid rolls on these 3 stats. Got a mid roll on range defense. Got a minimum roll on melee. So, I mean, the problem is I kind of want to build him into somewhat of a fatigue neutral style. But I also know that that's not what you want to do with a ranged unit, because they're going to attack more frequently than what like a 2-handed unit would, right? And he doesn't have the stats to be a 2-handed weapon unit or a 2-handed melee unit, right? And I think as a crossbow specialist, he'll be firing too quickly for him to... We're not going to put initiative on you. We'll pump up your resolve to get it to 50. And then we're going to give you... Do I want to give you Colossus? I actually think I want to give you Crippling Strikes. I really enjoy Crippling Strikes. It's such a good ability. I feel like it's underrated. It's absolutely useless against undead. Just so we're transparent here. Absolutely freaking useless against undead. But man, is it a good ability against anything else. It is so nice being able to, like, cut someone's hand, and it lowers their melee stat by like 20%. Or, you know, you pierce their lung and they lose 40% of their fatigue. You know, like you cut the back of their neck and they start bleeding. Like, it's really good. 410 to drive off the brigands at Red Moon Den. Okay. What do we got here? 550 crowns to return a lockbox. Okay. And what about the 3-star? A caravan. 2,000 crowns to Thalberg. Where the fuck is Thalberg? Is that the northernmost point in the damn, like, world? Bro, I don't even see it. Oh, there it is. Dude, you literally have to go all the way up and around here, and you don't even know where the road goes. Oh, my God. Yeah, you better pay me 2,000 crowns for that, because I don't even think there's a road that goes there. Is there a road here? There is a road here. So we go all the way up and around. That's disgusting. I mean, we could try that, but let's try that after I do everything else. So first things first, let's do the 1-star, because I'm fairly confident in my abilities to handle a 1-star contract at this point. But once again, remember, the stars are a recommendation. They don't take them as gospel. So a 1-star can definitely be harder than a 2-star, so on and so forth. Do it. We will do it. In stages. But first, I want to do the Red Moon Den. Many thugs and a few poachers. Easy, I hope. It's 9 of them, and they're going to be standing here defensively because they've got ranged units, and we don't. Oh, shit, they've got ranged units, and we don't. Okay, that's a problem. We need to push. So the reason why I said, oh, shit, there is because our ambition, our oath, reduces our ranged and melee defenses. Just so we're on the same page here, guys. Reduced defenses. So these ranged units could easily decide to just fuck us by peppering us down. But I have a solution for that. It's called get on top of them as quickly and efficiently as possible. So, this is how we're going to do it. Engelbert. I kind of want to get Wolfram all the way up there. Wolfram, what is your defensive ability right now? You're at 21 melee defense, including dodge. Okay. I don't know if that's a good idea or not. I don't know if I like that. I don't know if I want to do that to you. I don't. Dog got hit. Okay. Henrik's going to go down there, cover the left flank. Wolfram's actually going to come up here and help out the top, and then Ike's going to go straight through the middle. Have Wahib go down here with his dog. Oh no, the dog died. Anyway, I got past you that time. Haha. We're going to move Wolfram right on up here. And we're splitting them down this way. Now we may get shot a bit. I don't know. I'm not entirely certain how well this is going to go, but we're about to find out. So we could see if we can... you know what? We're going to try to whittle them down as they come towards us. Okay, we could go for a kill here and just get a guaranteed kill, right? Got 95% chance to hit this guy too. And we have a 95% chance that basically Henrik is going to hit anybody. Like he's almost a guaranteed hit. Now, taking out this poacher would be beneficial. Taking care of this thug would be beneficial. I could see the perks to both. I think getting this thug lowered is probably the best bet that we have. And then what I'm going to do, I'm going to go for the kill here because this should trigger. Nah, we're going to do... Oh my god. Went for the kill and we missed. Absolutely brutal. We're doing fine, honestly. It's just kind of disappointing with how some of our rolls are going, but it really, like, we're definitely going to win this. And it's only a matter of how many resources, aka dogs, are we going to burn through to win. That's ultimately what it's going to come down to. Oh yeah, there we go. Now we're cooking with gasoline. We lost one dog so far. It's not looking like we're gonna lose too many more. I don't think any of our dogs are actually bleeding. They're just hella low. We'll let it end. We'll let it end. So we lost one dog. We got 2 levels. We got not enough to fully replace the fact that we lost a dog from direct loot, but we did complete a contract for 410 crowns. So 410 will boost us up to 1,000 crowns. We did get some levels out of it. All things considered, I'm not too terribly disappointed in how that went. I am disappointed in this level up, though. This level up is trash. So we're going to have to do everything we can to get Engelbert up to speed here. Wahib with another level. I have no idea how this man is somehow still alive and kicking. Actually, I do. It's because he has 3 stars in melee defense and he has 18 base melee defense. That is entirely the reason why he's still up and kicking. But you know what? You know what's going to make him even like more up and kicking? If we give him better armor. And we can give him better armor once we grab him brawny. But we're not going to get him brawny yet. You want to know why? Because I want him to have Colossus so he has even more HP so he can continue to take the damage for us. He's doing great. He's doing a great thing for us. Taking all those hits. Oh no, our 3-star contract went away. Shit. Okay, well, whatever. That's tragic. I really wanted to be able to do that, but okay, that's fine. We're going to go do a lockbox instead. We'll be fine with a lockbox. Armor-wise, who is hurt? You're kind of hurt. You're kind of hurt. Nope, nope. All right, yeah, whatever. Hiring. Anyone we can hire that we should hire? No. Marketplace. I know I was just in here, but I want to check again. No. No. None of that. All right, let's go find us a lockbox. Oh, a thug, some raiders. Okay, let's think here. Engelbert. How is everyone's stats looking? I am not feeling this. This is not gonna be a fun fight. Where are my throwing axes? There they are. Throwing axes. How does that chat XP shit work and why am I in first? So chat, okay. So pause for a second. So we have a chat leaderboard that is a new YouTube feature, and I am opted in for basically all the features. So what it does is based off of every time you chat, you gain XP. Okay. So every time you put a message into the chat, since you are engaging in the stream, you gain XP. Whoever has the highest XP, or the top 3 people in XP values, right? 3. The top 3 people in XP values are ranked. So if you have the most XP, you're number 1, then number 2, number 3, so on and so forth. So if you chat, if you super chat, which is, you know, like essentially a bit donation on Twitch kind of thing, but it's different. So it's all based off of that. That is how the new chat XP stuff works. I looked into it. It does not seem like we can do custom badges yet, but that's what the number 1, number 2, number 3 badges are. I would like if YouTube made it to where you could customize it and, you know, instead of it just being like a boring crown or some shit like that, right? Or if I could actually like put in, you know, like one of my old sub badges from Twitch or something, because I've got a ton of sub badges. I think I have them even implemented for our channel membership, but channel membership's not something I really push on YouTube, and since I don't make enough content like beyond live streams, it's not really worth it, so I try not to tell people about it or anything like that. But yeah, so if you guys want to, you know, rank yourselves, and the leaderboards is only for the live stream. It's only for this live stream. So if anyone sees the VOD, they're going to see that you guys have different rankings and whatnot, right? They're going to see who the #1 chatter was, or whoever the hot top of the leaderboard was. So, but the next live stream, leaderboards reset. So it's not something that continuously carries over, and you can attend like, you know, 20 live streams and then come back after missing like 2 or 3 and still be #1. That's not how that works. So it's on a per live stream basis. All right, so we're going into this fight. Some raiders, a thug. I'm hoping the raiders don't have that good of armor on, or at least that good of gear. This guy looking kind of juicy with that pike. I would love to get me a pike. They actually all have really good armor, which is terrifying. Even the thug has decent armor. They all have helmets, spare the thug and this guy, and I don't even have anything that could target just heads. So this is gonna be a little bit on the spicy side. We're gonna wait. We're gonna see them come to us. Right? We have a 41% chance of hitting both of these gentlemen. We're gonna wait until we can see the whites of their eyes. That is how we are going to do this. Now remember, you can take a step and then you hit. Take a step and then you hit. We are going to move right here. Then I'm going to put him down right there. Ooh, 46. That was a nice hit. Okay, we will not have enough for us to attack here. I could go here, but I don't think that's a good idea. So we're going to put the dog here, and hopefully the dog goes right there. It did. Okay, that's good. 95% chance to hit. I'm A-okay with that. We're going to push him all the way up here. And we're going to watch these guys start swarming. Okay, that hurt. Surprised he didn't go for a dog. I'm surprised he didn't go for a dog. And he went for a roundabout swing. Okay. 35, 12. Okay. If I take a step right here and go for this, 61. Okay, worth it. 91. I'm going to press the attack there. 95. I really want to do this, so we're going to do it anyway. This is probably not a good idea, but we're going to go for overall like stabbing, right? We're going to take a step back with Wahib because he's a little foobard right now. Okay, he's down. Dogs are still up. Engelbert gonna go over. I don't think Engelbert has a dagger. He does not. We're gonna go ahead and put this up. That was a good shield wall because that's what saved us there. Wolfram's gonna swap over to a dagger. 84%. Cool. All right, he's fleeing already. Great. Don't want to go for that. We're gonna push down here. Wahib's fine. Homie, can you not attack that, please? All right, he's down. And now we're going for the dagger special on this last guy. And if I lose 2 dogs, or even another unit, that's fine. I want this gear. This gear is worth more than what 1 or 2 trash units is to me. Okay. Engelbert died, which is tragic because he was a our new thief, right? That we just recently got. But we got 2 worn mail shirts, which is a huge upgrade, as well as plenty of helmets. We got this was a very, very lucrative win for us, guys. So I am happy for that. Okay. Thieves share plus extra. Oh God, yeah. 1,100 crowns for this. Yeah, we're doing it. I will take 1,100 crowns on top of that. Wohlstadt is mad. Or actually, they're only neutral now, which is hilarious considering, you know, we were like friendly with them and it knocked us down to neutral, but it means that they're not like hostile or cold. So we're good. We're not as good as what we were, but I mean, all things considered, I'll take that as a win. We got paid a lot and we got a pretty good gear from that. So 10 out of 10, I would do that again. We did not get we don't have good prices here anymore, but I mean, that's something that we can make up over time. But we obviously do not want to be selling anything here. So we're gonna move on out of this particular area and find us a different town to go to. Let's go down to Hochdorf. Hochdorf does have stuff, but we have ourselves a little thing. Am I going to play the new PoE League just for the League Challenges cosmetic? Most likely. Is that PoE 1 or PoE 2, Vis? Which one is it? And you can go ahead and put that out. I'll be right back, guys. I got to run to the little boy's room. All right, we're back. It's PoE 1. Oh, that's kind of suck. Righteous Fire kind of got nerfed and kind of got buffed. Flame Trap, our single target DPS, got nerfed, but Mercs and the new crafting changes may help. Man, if it's only PoE 1, dude, I'm not going to lie. I might do it, but I will say I kind of like, I'm not necessarily like over PoE 1, but I wish it was in PoE 2. But that's okay. That's okay. All right. Wohlstadt's people are happy to see the Valiant. It's an unusual reception for a band of mercenaries, but it seems the oath-taking aspects of your business are held in high esteem with the laity. It's about time someone brought honor and pride back to these lands, one peasant says. Women adorn you with flowers and other good graces. As you bring the wagon to a stop, a throng of children come up wanting to touch young Anselm's skull. Will it give us strength or will it make me sick? Another kid comes up and elbows him out of the way. Just have them tell us what they do already. O's this here skull, and the other day we heard about Oathbringers. So what makes you so different? Speak about those pieces of shite. Speak about young Anselm, or speak about O's. Let's see here. Let's speak about young Anselm. You tap young Anselm's skull. Young Anselm was the first Oathtaker, the beginning of the Oathtakers. He was the first to realize that the true nature of man required sacrifice. He believed, and rightly so, that when man first wandered the earth, he did so in a state of suffering, and it was in that being that he made his greatest advances. What we have now is so very far away from how things were. Things are simply too good now. One of the kids scratches off a black scab and flicks it onto the face of another. The other kid wipes it away and pops a pustule and rubs the pus all over the other kid. Dude, that's disgusting. While they quarrel, you continue on. Young Anselm realized this would need to return to a life of sacrifice, to give up elements of what you enjoy, to sharpen oneself against the grindstone of suffering. Naturally, this made young Anselm many enemies. When the kid looks up and asks how it was that young Anselm died, you smile and say that is a story for another time. Speak about the oaths, and then we speak about those pieces of shite. And there we go. That's it. PoE 2 will get a new update in 5 weeks. But I don't want to wait 5 weeks. Grimold the counselor restlessly walks back and forth while explaining what troubles him. Okay, 410 crowns to follow and return a demonic statuette. Yeah, it's fine. We can totally do a demonic statuette. Oh, we could definitely use one more person, huh? Ah, that's a tragedy. That's okay. We'll be fine. We will be fine. Okay, let's go ahead and grab Gifted on Balin as well. And I will definitely increase his melee skill basically as much as I can for Balin here, right? Because honestly, getting a decently high melee skill and a decently high range skill in tandem is always very beneficial. Definitely worth it. And we're going to pump up his resolve a little bit with that. So he's kind of turning into a hybrider, but we'll be okay. He will be okay with how we're setting this up. Wahib has a grazed neck. He's just having a rough time, man. Wahib is just not having a good time. It is nighttime. 10 provisions a day. Okay. It's not terrible. Oath of Wrath. What is Oath? Extra renown for slaying your foes. 20 out of 100. Okay. We can definitely handle this many thugs, though. Do we have any dogs? We have one dog. A dog. We have a dog now. Oh, that's rough. Okay. You, dog. Repair. Yes. You swapping your pike out for that. Swapping your pitchfork out for a pike. Wahib, we are now giving you a boar spear, actually, just so you have, some form of upgrade for staying alive for this long. I would love to give you better gear, but I just don't think you're ready for it. But I will give this better gear to Wolfram the Red. 82 versus 80. Yeah, it's technically an upgrade, even though it is damaged. I think we're doing okay. Balin, we are going to get you squared away with some better gear as well. That should be fine for you. We'll also give you a dagger. You have a dagger. You have a dagger. You have a penknife. We're going to give you a dagger anyway, because I know we have plenty. And everyone should have actual daggers now, which is beautiful. Yeah, I'm feeling really good about like the level of gears that we have and whatnot. I'm feeling pretty good here. Yeah, we'll be fine. And then whenever we recruit another guy, we'll be pretty much set. Oh shit. Fuck, it's a necromancer and many thugs. That's not going to be fun. We could fall back and wait till daytime. I don't know how long they're going to be here, and we only have one dog. This is going to be a rough fight so long as we have... Oh, shit, and we're in a swamp, too. Bro, are you freaking kidding me? This is not good. Not good. Not good at all. Okay. We could push him all the way up, but we're going to wait. I want to see where these guys are coming from first. So a lot of them are on the road. Okay. Oh, this is gonna be rough. I was really hoping the dog wasn't gonna walk right there. But dogs do what dogs do. Okay, we got punctured. That's rough. I need to get some damage going here. Bro, we are going to get foobarred with how this is going. $53, $56. You know what? We're swapping. And we are in trouble. Grade A trouble right now. I will say that. Shit. Bro, we are fucked. We are actually in a lot of trouble here. Ike might die, and I really don't want Ike to die. This is bad. This is really bad. Shit. 82% chance here. We need to go for it, right? Okay, he's dead, which is helpful. Oh boy. Okay. Fuck. Okay. Him losing his head is great. No. Good. You know, I'm not sure if me pushing Ike all the way up there was a good idea. He may actually get turned into an undead, and if he does, we're fucked. God, please miss. Please miss. Please miss. Oh my God, we won. Ooh. Ooh, shit. That was rough. Holy crap, that was rough. Okay. That was spooky. That was very, very spooky. I did not like that. I did not like that at all. We definitely pushed our luck a little bit too much. Ike running out of armor and then only having 20 HP, absolutely freaking terrifying, by the way. That is we should never do that again. Oh, we did not get paid enough for that. My blood pressure went up pretty good there. I was just thinking about how much damage Ike would do to the rest of my units if we lost him and he got turned into an undead. And I was like, man, I don't even want to think about that. That's absolutely terrifying. We're finally up to 70 melee skill on Wolfram, which is pretty solid. Will increase his melee defense by a max roll as well. We do have dodge on Wolfram, and that is making me want to get more initiative, but we just did not roll well for initiative here. Now Wolfram definitely needs Colossus, so that helps because he's at 80 some odd HP now. But yeah, we're doing better. We are doing better, but that was definitely scary. That was definitely a little stressful. A little stressful for me. So what's our sell prices here looking like? Not good. So let's real quick before I leave. God, that's so expensive. Okay. We can go to Gemmenstadt. We can head back up to Wolfheiden. Yeah, let's head up like north. See if we can get a place that has stuff for sale like fairly cheap, or if we have some good selling prices somewhere, so we can offload a lot of the random bullshit that we have in our inventory, right? Because we're at 84 out of 99. We have a lot of items on us. 5 brigands, all of which are raiders, and we do not have good repaired gear yet. What we can do is equip him. No, we're going to give him this, and then we will give Ike the better mail shirt, right? But we are not necessarily in really good oh, I thought he was going to fight the peasants. Okay, that's fine. I did not necessarily want to have to fight those raiders, but I definitely want Ike to be in better gear to where he can fight raiders if we absolutely have to. So yeah. And then we can hire us an apprentice. We could hire a hunter too, but hunters aren't always the best options out there. We have sell prices that are absolute trash here. We do have something for us to hunt down webnecks, and I don't think webnecks are something that I want to do right now. I think that those are going to be more trouble than what they're worth. 500 crowns for webnecks when we are out of tools and supplies. I don't know. Like, a lot of our guys are actually kind of low on HP. If we had full HP, then I'd probably think about it, but webnecks are never fun. They're kind of a pain fight. At this point, we have decent enough melee stat that we should be okay fighting them for the most part, but even still, kind of a pain. And then this right here is for us to go take care of that one encampment over there. But Ivar is now here. Ivar is still here, so we can hire ourselves another thief and get us another frontliner, right? And what are we looking like for sell prices? How are our sell prices looking here? Not that good either. Not that good. I know beggars can't be too choosy here, but we're gonna just keep moving north and see if we can get something that has a little bit better prices for us. We have a lot of battles along the roads here, making me kind of nervous. All right. We probably shouldn't be looking at hires, honestly, right now. We need to be paying more attention to our economy. Looks like 16 is our max price here, but honestly, I don't want to wait too much longer. So we're going to buy 1 unit of food and 1 unit of tools. They do have a dog here, but that dog price is just outlandish. And they do have an armorer and a weaponsmith here, but once again, price is not the most beneficial. We just really need to get some tools so we can actually start repairing stuff as we're out on the move. Might as well go and, you know, explore some of these areas up north since we haven't actually been up here. We gotta be careful and watch out for any potential like barbarians and whatnot out here, right? But all things considered, I think we'll be okay. Let's go ahead and see what Ivar's got for us. Ivar has a single talent point and range skill, okay, with a level of 38, which is trash. He is tiny, which gives him bonus defenses, which means because he has bonus defenses, that means he rolled really, really badly on everything else because a 9 melee defense is after +5. So he actually has 4 melee defense and -2 range defense. So this guy actually rolled like fucking awful for stats. We can make do with him, and I think we'll be able to make him useful still. Don't get me wrong, but he's definitely not an oh my god, this is a top tier bro kind of thing. This is this guy kind of fucking sucks, but we'll make do with what we got because he cost 400 freaking gold. And that ain't cheap. All right, what we got here? We got a, was it 16 to 17 for our max price, 250 for tools. That's still not great prices for us, but whatever. Let's double check the market one more time because I did see some male shirts in here. Ooh, I would like those, but I don't like the price tag enough because we're poor. We have a standardized town over here. It's a pretty rich town, honestly, so let's head over there, see if they have any cheap contracts or any like weaker contracts that we can handle. Barbarians, they are a bit of a doozy to fight because they have really high like damaging weapons and whatnot that have low durability, but they typically don't wear armor. So I'm honestly a little bit more scared of barbarians than raiders. But yeah, we'll see what we got here. We have to deliver a task, and we'll deliver a parcel to Wohlstadt for 780 crowns. And then we have a caravan, which goes to Schonsberg, about 5 days to the southwest. Where is Schonsberg? That's way down here. It's actually one of the, okay. You know, honestly, I think we're going to take that. I do want to hire this wild man, though. I do like wildmen. Wildmen are very useful. I am also going to hire this brawler. Definitely also a very useful background. So we're now up to 8 units. Wildman has not very good stats. His defensive stats are absolutely horrendous, but I mean, that's kind of expected from a wildman. Background. He did not roll the best for melee. He rolled 113 on fatigue and 42 morale, like resolve. So in 69 HP, he has an absolute shit ton of HP and everything, but like, good god. And then Torsten the Stallion with 55 melee skill is not terrible, but oh, you know what? I know why our defensives are so low. I forgot. We have the Oath of Wrath, which lowers our defense stats quite a bit. I was over here thinking that Ivar's stats were absolutely garbage, but he actually has like 10 more and everything like that. So yeah, Ivar actually has some pretty decent defensive stats. That's my bad. I completely forgot that these guys' defensive stats are nowhere near. I'm over here thinking that these guys are absolute garbage. I'm like, why is everyone's defense so trash? Well, it's because I'm a dumbass and I forgot that we reduced everyone's defensive stats by swearing an oath of, you know, trash defense, essentially. I mean, it makes them all stronger for two-handed weapons, which is great and all, but like, good god. Okay. Okay. We're mostly fine. We'll give these guys some daggers as well, and then we should be good to go. Yeah, and we're gonna go ahead and just grab the caravan contract straight up. Let's double check. Do we have any? We have some food, but we don't really need anything. These are all super expensive. It's not really worth us grabbing too much of anything. I do think I want to buy some tools, right? Sell price of stuff here 16. I mean, it's not perfect, but it's over 15, which is my like threshold of what I absolutely need, bare minimum, for me to start selling stuff. So I will sell and liquidate some of our shittier stuff that we won't get great prices for basically anywhere anyway. But yeah, we'll get rid of some of the lower end items that we have on us and then hold on to the rest. So that gave us a little bit of money. I would love for us to buy some furs and some trade goods, but honestly, we're not going to turn a profit if we do that. So not a point in buying those. It's all about gaming that you want to buy things right about at their value or a little bit under. If it's over their value, there's a good chance that you won't actually turn a profit. So that's the big reason behind that. So we have killed 36 enemies so far out of 100 for our extra renown. So we could very well end up with close to 100 since we have 6 more days of this. And you know, you never know, that we could get enough renown to where we could actually like start taking contracts with like the noble houses and whatnot. Entirely possible. Entirely possible. Now I'm hoping this trading caravan helps us out. While on the march, you come across a line of stopped wagons. You realize the wagons are cages with each serving a prison to a wild animal. Touring the line of carts. And then he's got a wild look on his face. Okay, so, all right. We got our own wild man. Okay. If anyone in the party could help talk the caged wild man down, it's probably Hans. He goes to the cage, stares in. There's an exchange of hoots. Your wild man raps the bars with a knuckle, and the prisoner raps back and hoots somberly. Suddenly, Hans grabs the animal tamer by the head and drives him into the bars. You go to save the tamer, but the imprisoned wild man soars across the cage with atavistic terror in his eyes. Step back from your own safety. You can only watch as the bestial men set upon the tamer. Both wild men pull and drag on the man's face. The concussed man groggily yells, "I thought we had an agreement." Hans corks his thumb into the man's eyes while the imprisoned wild man gropes the tamer's mouth and pulls down. The head's literally ripped apart by the seams and sinews. A few men vomit as the tamer's brains fall out where his tongue should be. A truly awful way of speaking one's mind. The warden taken care of. Hans looks at you and at the wild man with a sort of "can we keep him" gesture. Absolutely disgusting. He's perfect. We have ourselves a new guy. And then we're going to let them all out. We gain Ghost, the War Dog, and a Falcon. Bro, that was fucking clutch. That was amazing. I am not gonna lie. That was the best fucking event we could have gotten. We got a free wild man, okay? A free wild man unit. And we got ourselves a War Dog and a Falcon. Like, beautiful. Abso-fucking-lutely beautiful. I love that. I love that. Holy crap. Do it again. Never mind the fact that we just killed a guy, but it's semantics. Oh shit, dude. And this guy has like insane stats. Like we are cooking. Abso-freaking-lutely cooking. All right, Oscar, you do not have that good of a defensive stats, to be honest. So we're gonna make sure you're here, like in the middle. Now, I'm not sure who has the other dog. I don't think we have any other dogs, to be honest. I don't think we do. Balin, it's time for you to get a net. You definitely need a net at this point. So, yeah, we actually got... We bolstered our units while we were out and about on an actual, like, caravan mission. That's pretty good. That's pretty dope. Oh, I don't want to... Ooh, that's going to be rough. Some young and a marauder. Or is that a warrior? Yeah, it's a warrior. You keep forgetting about the oath, right? Something like that. He actually has good defenses. I don't know if he does. Did I not select a perk for him? I did not. We're gonna give you... Oh boy. Honestly, Colossus for the time being. Oh, I can't do it right now because we're in a battle. Shit. Okay, that's fine. These guys are gonna charge. Okay. So we're all on the same page here. These guys will charge, and that is kind of terrifying. But I want them all to be like right on top of us first and foremost before we do anything too outlandish here. A 59% chance of hitting. We're sending it. We're gonna do it again. We missed. That's rough. Okay. Wolfram. So here's the thing. If we don't move, we're dead. Okay? So we have to move up. Absolutely have to move up. Which is terrifying, right? Like, in and of itself, absolutely freaking terrifying. I'm just hoping. I'm just hoping we stay alive long enough for this to somewhat work. This orc warrior is absolutely freaking terrifying to me. Okay, this guy's basically dead, and he hasn't moved yet. This one still can move. Honestly, I want to go for the surefire kill first. Then we'll keep working on the warrior. Our wild man may actually die here, which is going to be rough. I don't want him to die, but he may. He very well may. Yep, okay. It's rough, but our new wild man should be alive for one more round, at the very least. Okay, warrior down, which works. Take a step up here. Hit, okay. Still have a chance to get our wild man out of there. Wild man's out. Move Wolfram up. Move our wild man down here. Wild man will take care of the orc warrior. That's fine. No, he won't. We already killed him. That's fine as well. We ain't done yet. We still got 2 more to go. Dog's hurting, but all things considered, we're fine. Give me a second. Once it's my turn, I'll move the camera again. Okay, this one's fleeing. Good. We're going to move our wild man down here. One of them, right? The other one's got a pitchfork. All right, we won. We lost Ivar and Torsten the Stallion, but that's okay. That just means we don't have to pay people as much. We did get ourselves some orc weapons as well as our dog back. I mean, it's fine. It is what it is. We got the extra kills. We lost one of our backliners, but whatever. We will go ahead, and we lost a frontliner too. We lost our dagger guy. That was going to be up front. We'll give Oscar our war dog and kind of go with it from here. We're going to go ahead and mark some of these orc weapons for repair because they are definitely worth repairing, by the way, in case anyone ever is wondering. Anytime you can get a green skin metal weapon, definitely repair it. For the love of God, repair it. It's going to be very useful for you. We will take the max rolling initiative for him. And I guess we're just going to keep pumping up melee defense. I think I can do 2 more levels of melee defense on Balin and still be okay. And like once you hit about 20 melee defense, I don't think we need to anymore, right? We could give him dodge. I definitely want to give him quick hands at this point. I'm starting to hurt on not having quick hands on him. Like I can definitely feel it. We're going to give Oscar our Colossus that we forgot to give him last time. And then we'll move on from here. And we're getting hit already. This time it's only brigands, so it's a lot less spooky than an orc warrior and then some. But that being said, still not great. Probably shouldn't have moved Ike straight up there, but I think we'll be okay. And we're just going to, go in here and try to make sure that we're at least in a spot to where we can do something. I really want Oscar to be able to take a step up and go for a swing. We're going to do it. I mean, it worked. We probably shouldn't have done that. It was a really dumb idea, but I wanted to anyway. And because I wanted to, that's why we did it. But it was a terrible idea. Absolutely terrible idea. 39%. Go for it. Nope. Missed. Got that hit in. They have a marksman. That is not good. They have throwing axes, which is also not good. That's not good. Very few things here are actually good right now. Let me put it that way. We're going to move right down here. We're going to go for a kill. Okay, cool. We removed that damage from the table, so we can't hit our wild man that I had out positioned incorrectly. We'll go for the 80% chance hit. We're going to take a step up here, and then we're going to go for a 93% chance hit there. We got a hit on the head. That's great. Wild man going in for a swing. Ooh, it was a nice hit. And we'll drop our dog right there. We should have dropped the dog first, but that's A-okay. We will be fine otherwise. We are going to move Balin down here. We're going to take a single attack. Wahib will be fine. We're going to move Wahib all the way down here to start tying up this Brigand Raider. I do want us to get on top of that Brigand Marksman because I kind of want a crossbow. We don't need a crossbow by any means, but it's always nice to have it. Okay. Oh man, they got a kill. Damn. I was hoping that our allies would not get the kills. It's okay. We will be fine. I'm going to complain about it, though. All right. Take a step up. Swap over to the pike for free. Get a hit in. Get some more hits in. Nope. We don't want to push that. I do want that. And now we're going to send it. We're full sending it after this archer. He's probably going to get away, but we're going to try anyway. That's really all we can do. See if the dog will catch it. Dog did catch. We'll be able to get on top of the marksman. Not sure if we're going to get anything really beneficial out of it, but you know what? An extra kill is extra XP, and I'm all for that XP, so it's totally worth it. Oh, we had one of our guards bleed out. Oops. He would have survived if I wasn't greedy. He would have survived if I just let them go. But because I didn't, he died. He died for the cause. And the hopes that we get a crossbow from this. And watch, if we don't get a crossbow, he died for a penknife. He died for a pen. We didn't even get a penknife. Ha! Oh, that's hilarious. Man, dude, that guy died for nothing. He died for nothing. Okay, Hans, let's see here. Yes, we'll do the +3 to melee defense, do the +4 to range defense. Yes, please. And then we are going to give you Colossus as well. Wildmen make really good two-handed boys, by the way. Just so everyone's tracking here. We'll grab the +5. I'm not sure what else I want to do here. We could give him +5 to initiative, and then just give him dodge. Right. Okay, let's take a look at actual gear here, because I want to make sure that we are not completely boning ourselves over. We need to make sure that we're repairing items as they go, as well as giving our guys items that are actually like battle ready and not super like torn apart items or anything like that. We are doing a fairly decent job at actually keeping up with the enemies that we're running into. We have 4 days here and we have 46 kills, so we're probably gonna break 50 for sure. I don't know if we're gonna get to that 100, but we may end up around the 70 mark, which I'll feel pretty good about, because that should give us a nice renown bonus. Because I think it gives you a renown bonus for every kill. Yeah, you gain extra renown, but I don't know if you get extra renown up to a cap of 100, or if you only get the extra renown once you hit 100. But we'll see. But we're over halfway there now. We got to go all the way back up here, so we got plenty of time. Come on, fight us, fight us. Damn. The biggest issue that we did have with this is the fact that we have to pay 133 crowns a day, and it takes us 5 days. So the crowns in advance were actually about as much as it costs for us to pay everyone's wages, right? While we're out and about. But we did we have been coming up pretty solid here, all things considered, with like what we're actually getting out of this. So yeah, not too terribly bad. And then we'll back out of there because we just wanted to sell the food that was about to expire anyway. We don't have to worry about provisions because they're being provided to us by the caravan. We have an army of 7 brigands coming this way. Let's make sure that everyone's got fully repaired gear and is actually in a pretty decent spot. Balin's fine. He no longer has that net because we had to burn it on that orc warrior. But honestly, I think that is the one enemy unit that I would much rather have us burn a net on than almost anything else. Like the only other things that would have been very useful for a net would have been like I mean, honestly, like an unhold, but the likelihood of us having to fight an unhold very, very slim. Okay, the majority of these guys are actually coming down this way. These two, this guy's going to be a pain because he has a flail. We don't have anyone that can hit directly to the head. We have people that will do damage to the head in combination with the body with the two-handed axes. But this guy is actually dangerous. He just does not have a helmet. We managed to take him out. Great. This guy, not as dangerous as this guy. But I would like... A lot of these guys actually have some pretty decent armor. I do want that two-handed flail, though. If I get that two-handed flail and put that on Oscar, beautiful. That's what we want. I want that two-handed flail for that reason. Give it to me. Give it to me. Oh, baby. Oh, baby. Oh my goodness. Oh, my goodness. Absolutely tragic. We're missing quite a bit here. Ouch. I knew that was coming. Don't hit Oscar too many times here, homie. Oh my god, that was perfect. Absolutely perfect. We got him taken out. Ladies and gentlemen, we got him. Then we're going to swap over to a pike and just go boom! Easy kill. Take a step up. Could do 2 steps up, but I don't think I want that. I'm glad I didn't do that. Okay, we need to get that guy off that donkey. Need to get that man off that donkey. Oh, that was a nice push and a nice stun. Beautifully done, Caravan Hands. I don't think I've ever seen the AI do that good of a job. Like, ever. Just saying something. There we go. There's a death that I was kind of expecting. Okay, that one's down. We're slowly but surely making progress here. And we've basically terrorized all of their armor, so it's not really worth at this point trying to do anything. We're just going to go for the kills, get them taken care of. Whatever we get, we get. Oh, see, we got a couple pieces of armor. We got 2 flails and a 2-handed flail out of it. So, I mean, I'm happy. I am happy with those results. A-okay with those results. We got some armor that's serviceable when fully repaired. We've got some decent flails, and we got 2-handed flail. And then we can just give this 2-handed flail to Oscar. Easy peasy. Let's go ahead and repair his regular woodcutter's axe and his Scramus axe here. And yeah, I'm happy with that. And then Oscar did get a level up, so we'll be able to give him gifted and get him even more overpowered, right, as we go. And now that he's actually in a decent spot when it comes down to some of these things, we'll give him more resolve. We could give him more hit points, but I'm not really up for that. We'll give him more melee defense. Melee defense is always the answer. Absolutely disgusting is what Oscar is. You know what? I never should have tried to race that horse. I knew I didn't have anyone that was quick. That was a dumb idea. Absolutely dumb idea. Should not have done that, but that's okay. What are we doing for sale prices here? We do not have good sale prices. We do need some tools, though, so we're going to buy them, and then we could buy some dogs here. We're going to wait until after we're back. Once we get paid, we'll buy some more dogs. Oath of Wrath for one more day? Yeah, yep, that's it. Okay, that's fine. I kind of figured that we were basically done. Let's see here. Faction relations, we are now reliable with 664. That's pretty solid. Not gonna lie, we're doing pretty good. Doing pretty good. 1,930 crowns. Oh man, dude, there's famed weapons here. We got a Master Forged Lenworm mask. We got Master Forged Clan helmet. We got all sorts of stuff here. Look at that. We got our kennel. We got our weaponsmith. Any famed weapons here? No, but we have a nice two-handed flail. Oh man, that two-handed flail looking hella juicy right now. I would love for us to get a hold of some of these things, but unfortunately, that's not in the cards. But the tools and cheap food are in the cards for us. So we're going to buy all the tools. We're going to buy the cheap food. And then we're going to go look at the kennels. And the kennels have a bunch of dogs that are cheap. So we're going to buy all the dogs, and then we're going to leave. That's it. That's all she wrote. Yep, there was a farmer there, but we're not going to we're not going to grab the farmer. No point in grabbing the farmer. We're already hemorrhaging money. We don't need to hemorrhage any more money. Look at all the doggos. Look at all the doggos. Everyone gets a dog. You get a dog. You get a dog. You get a dog. You already have an eagle. I don't need to. And you have Anselm's skull. So, okay. We're good. We are all good now. Oscar, congratulations. You now have a better helmet. Wahib, we've been forgetting about you because of Oscar. I'm going to be real here, and I apologize. I apologize for forgetting about you, Wahib. We're going to give you an upgrade to your gear. And we're going to give you a heater shield. You now only have 38 fatigue. I'm not going to lie. 38 fatigue. Not very good. You're only going to be able to thrust once a turn. But you know what? You want to know what else you're going to be able to do? You're going to be a pain in the ass. That is exactly what you're going to be. You are going to be a lethal weapon. You are going to be a pain in the ass. You're just going to sit there with your 38 melee defense and just sit. You're not going to move. You're not going to do anything. You're going to sit and let someone else come in there and rescue you. That is exactly what we're going to do. Hans, how are we doing here? 57 melee skill. Okay. I mean, all things considered. You know what? Let's actually look at everyone's stats now that, our thing's over. 9 melee defense and 5 range defense. That's not terrible. It's not great. It's not terrible. -1 and 2. Okay. 17 and 8. That's pretty good. And that's not counting dodge. And then 22 and -9. Okay, the -9 sucks, but you know what? I can deal with it. You're at 10 and 9, and then we're at 17 and 5. Okay. Yeah, I mean, all things considered, we're not doing terrible. I'm okay with the stats. He's going to be very good hit bait. That is all he's going to be. He's just going to sit there. Wahib is like our tank, our designated tank, even though he's just going to sit there and just stand there. That's exactly what he's going to do. And what we may want to do even is just make it to where he's got, we can make him into, oh shit, there's a leader here. And some raiders and a marksman. Wahib the Great. Bro, that leader is juicy. That leader is hella juicy. You guys see this? You see that? That guy's got a war brand. You can see this, right? Right? Like, my head's not that big. My head's only like right up in here, right? Yeah, okay. So, Warbrand. This guy's going to be able to attack up to 3 times. That's kind of spooky. I don't know if I want to fight this. I kind of want to run away. But if I run away, Wahib's going to die because I think they can catch him. But I just remembered one very important thing, guys. one very, very important thing. We can take 2 steps back. Right? We're going to take 2 steps back. Actually, we're just going to continuously take 2 steps back. We're going to take quite a few steps back, actually. I want us to get to this checkpoint. Because remember, Wahib cannot walk very well. Like, he's got a fucked up foot, right? So these guys are on the way to us, right? So here's the cool thing. If we walk all the way back here and get to like the high ground here and hold this, I think we'll be set. I think we can be set. I just think. I don't think these guys have enough movement to get to us. Well, maybe they do. You know what? I think they do, because we only took 2 steps back. So let's see. We're going to wait first. See what they do. So they got all the way up to 1 away. Man, that's kind of rough. A lot of them are waiting. That's fine. We'll take them out. We are going to take them out. $67, $62. Let's go for the 62. We got a good hit in. Let's drop a dog. Damn, bro. That guy literally just one-shot our head. That's rough. $55, $60. Let's go for the 60. We missed. We're not doing too well right now, actually. Okay. 42. Swing, miss. Let's drop a dog. Let's try to get these surround bonuses at least popping off somewhat here. Any chance that we get to be able to do at least some form of chip damage in this fight is something we need to take. I really wish dogs, we were able to get like a frenzied dog similar to how a dire wolves can get frenzied, because that would be really beneficial. I'm not gonna lie. 95% chance. Any chance I get, we're gonna take it. We're gonna take a step back. 62, worth it. We're gonna take a step up. Wahib doing his freaking job. 42, we missed. That is rough, but that is okay. We are going to swap over to a pike, take a step up. 63, got a pierced hand on the leader. That is great news. We are having some issues with this raider here. We need to get this raider taken care of. And we are missing 73% here. And 60% chances. This is not good. Leader's gonna die. I can feel it. Okay, we got a good hit on the head there. Okay, that guy's down. 65. Go for a stun. We got the stun off. Great. Now that he's stunned, we're taking a step up here. We're gonna go for a head hit here. We got him. He's breaking. He's running. Go. Got a hit in there. He's still stunned. He's bleeding. We're taking some damage up top here, but that's okay. We're gonna go for the kill. We got the kill. We're gonna get Oscar out of there so he can actually live to fight another day. We're pushing up. The bottom flank's ours. We did take a hit there, but that's okay. Dogs are coming in hot. We're done. This is over. We just need to be careful how we handle this last raider, but it's over. It's absolutely over. That was very much a one-sided fight with how they positioned that leader. We were able to just literally dogpile the leader down. So it worked out pretty well for us. As long as Wolfram doesn't get killed here, I think we're okay. We're not moving Oscar in. Oscar's really low on his armor. He's not. It's not worth us pushing him into this fight. He's gonna potentially die for if he gets a bad roll. And now it's safe for everything because this guy's fleeing. So now we can full send it. Yo, DJ Clueless, are you playing with Frenchmen? No. Are you playing with Frenchmen? All right, we're going to keep on down here to Weissenfels. Oh, we got ourselves the Oath of Dominion, which will reduce resolve and melee and range skill while fighting anything that isn't a beast. Aberrations when fighting anything that isn't undead. And then a evildoer skulk. So honestly, the Oath of Fortification I think we'll be okay with. It's going to be kind of tough not being able to run or move starting off in fights, but I think we'll be able to make do. Somehow Wahib is like kind of the goat right now. I don't understand how he's the goat, but he is doing goat-like things. So we're kind of just going with it. I could give him dodge, but it's really not going to be beneficial. Brawny will be helpful, as will Backstabber. Both of those will actually be really useful for him. The only other thing that could be useful for him would potentially be Recover, but I don't think it's going to actually be super great because he just doesn't have high fatigue numbers, right? Steel Brow would be helpful. And then, yeah, you know what? We're going to give him Steel Brow. And then Ike, you're up to 85 melee skill. We're going to grab you the +4 in range defense because you do need some range defense, believe it or not. And then we'll grab the your mineral on melee defense. And we're going to give you Underdog. Hans, congratulations. You have reached the gifted power spike. And Hans is our first wild man that we got. You know what? You're always going to roll a max roll when it comes down to resolve, so we're not going to grab that. And now we're going to grab resolve. We got to patch up his defenses before we even attempt to put him in the front line. Balin's having some issues, but all things considered, I think we'll be all right. I've only seen you be super unlucky one time. What do you mean? What do you mean? I have been super unlucky one time when I was playing as France, and let me tell you, that was rough. Dark Charmer's Retreat, not far to the west and somewhere around the region. Okay, we can do that. Do we have good prices here? Probably not. No, we do not. Prices here are trash. We're gonna head up here into the mountains and then head back. Most likely, it's going to be in the mountains. Hopefully it's in the mountains. Wahib met death early and death feared him. Bro, Wahib met death twice and death's like, yeah, nah, man. This ain't it. I don't want you. You terrify me. A necromancer and a lot of fucking zombies. We ain't dealing with that. I don't understand how Wahib is still alive. I will be completely transparent on that, guys. I have no clue how Wahib's still going. But you know what? Wahib is our mascot. He's been around for so long. You just got a partially collapsed lung and a maimed foot. Don't you worry, though. Don't you worry, guys. Wahib's here. As long as Wahib's alive, I have faith that our ways and teachings of Anselm, of young Anselm, will prevail. Oh, man. It's almost that time where we start ending the stream, but I think we have a little bit of time here for us to just take a look and see if Sandkai has any fun stuff for us to do right now. Let's see here. We got 2-star contract, and what is it? We need to drive off the brigands at Stonefist Keep's ruins north. Yeah, we could do that. We could totally do that. That won't be too bad. How are prices here? Not good. Not good. Okay. How are we doing on durability? Durability's not the greatest, but no one's injured. So I think we can do this. Brother, rough is not accurate terminology. You had every advantage and lost considerably. You had the opposite of plot armor. You had a glowing weak point. Bro, that was like, and if I remember correctly, that was the reason why I said I'm never playing EU4 again. That was the worst fucking fight I've ever had in EU4, and there's a reason why I just don't want to play it anymore. It's because I literally had, they had 0 advantage. They had nothing on me. I literally beat them in every category, and I still lost. And that was the most infuriating fucking thing I've ever seen or experienced. And I was like, yep, I'm not doing this anymore. You know what? You know what's actually going to be kind of fucking funny? What if I just send my dogs forward? Because I can't move, but that doesn't mean my dogs can't. You know, this is a good way for me to lose like 1,000 crowns worth of dogs, now that I'm thinking about it. Probably not the best idea, but you know what? Send it. We can play EU5 when it releases. I don't think I will play EU5. Oh no, I finally got hit by a crossbow. This guy's got a metal crossbow. I want that. I want that pretty freaking bad. I'm not gonna lie. I'm not gonna lie. I would do some very questionable things for that crossbow. Oh, that's spooky. Oh, that's not good either. Okay, that's... oh, no. Okay. Wahib. No, I definitely pushed Ike probably further than what I should have. I'm hoping we can get away with it. I hope we don't get punished too hard for it. But we're about to find out. We are about to find out. Oh, that's not good. 85, 85, ooh, 65, 65. $56, 95. We'll go for the 95. It's definitely worth the shot. Don't stun me. Fuck. That's not good. This guy's entirely liable to spin. Yep, like he did. All right, so this guy's low, but not dead. This guy's also low, but he hasn't gone yet. Man, can I get a hit? No. God, that's terrifying. Holy shit. No. Nope. Fuck. I missed every possible chance I had there. That's not good. That's not good. That's not good. No, 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 no. No, 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 no. Ike is low, dude. I'm scared for Ike's safety right now. Let's put it that way. 62. Okay, we got the resolve hit. That's good. We got the resolve hit on that. Good. Okay, he's dead, which is helpful. Incredibly so. I was really hoping I can get a stun off. Nope. Fuck. Ike died. He's dead. That's rough. I as soon as I saw that hammer get pushed up, I knew that Ike was in trouble. That is very, very unfortunate. He was like one level away from getting battle forged, and he would have gotten considerably tankier. That sucks. It's okay. We'll be fine. But I'm actually upset. That's a hell of a loss to end a stream on. But that is what it is. And obviously, we're not going to alt F4 and save scum this because you know what? We're doing things. We still have Wahib, so everything's fine, right? Remember, Wahib is the actual mascot of the show. Ike may have been our best fighter, but Wahib is the heart and soul of our company. And now we have Oscar anyway, right? Oscar and Wahib, they will do great things. It's over. R.I.P. Ike, dude. Did we get his gear back? We got his helmet back, but we lost his heavy armor. That is absolutely soul crushing. That is so unfortunate. F in chat, boys. F in chat. Pay your respects to Ike. Ike did great things. Wahib's the new Ike. Oh, man. I don't think 620 crowns was worth losing that armor and losing Ike. I'm going to be real here, guys. That was not worth it. We got too ballsy. And we lost the cornerstone of our army. We lost our best fucking unit. Absolutely terribly awful. Ike the dog was with us for 35 days, went through 20 battles, and had 30 kills. He was a fucking unit. A fucking unit. That is unfortunate. Anyway, guys, that is all we got for tonight. I want to thank you all for coming and hanging out. We are going to be back next Friday, not necessarily with some Battle Brothers. We'll be with, you know, maybe some other flavor of the week. I don't know exactly what we'll be doing, but we'll be doing it, right? Next Friday night, same time, same place. Anyway, guys, thanks again for tuning in, and hopefully we'll have, I wouldn't say better luck next stream, but hopefully we won't lose our next big cornerstone of our company. But yeah, I hope you all have a great and wonderful weekend, and I hope to catch you all next time. Until then.